Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Copper Coins Coin Reveal 474, a 1953D plastic tubed roll. This will be our last reveal for today. Wait for a couple of viewers to join us, and I'll get the coins ready to dump out here, and we'll get started. Hope everybody's having a grand day, and hopefully we find some good stuff in this roll. Kind of looking forward to it. Again, we'll try to wait for a couple people to get in, and we'll get rolling. Tomorrow, I will probably be starting around 1 o'clock, about the same time, to do 3 more reveals. Hey, Carl, Sissy. Another bit. Hey, there's nothing wrong with White Castles. Nice. God, that's the only thing I miss from Michigan. One of the only things. Not a whole lot. Definitely don't miss the snow. The day after the hurricane, I was like, I wonder if I made a mistake that I moved here. I was like, nah, it only took me about 10 minutes to realize that I was where I wanted to be. All right, let me get this roll out of here. Ooh, this one came out nice. Excellent. Yeah, well, it's hard to find on the other side of the Mississippi, isn't it? It's like in Florida. I think the only one in Florida is in Orlando now. And it's crazy. The 2 times I've tried to go there, it's been lined up for hours. So, but we'll get started here. In our first coin up goes to Jim Fletcher. And Jim Fletcher, ooh, these coins look pretty good. Looks like it could be an RPM. I'm going to have to look at this closer. Not sure if that's a gouge or if it's an RPM. It looks kind of like an RPM in the bottom. It's on that punch that I think is broken, but I'll have to look at this real close. But I'm going to hold it aside right away because something tells me that I've seen that and that is an RPM. But there's not much to look for on the reverse. There's a few double die obverses. That was almost 6 months ago, Sissy, so it might be calmed down by now. But yeah, it's not been a good experience for me. I'll try again during when the fun show comes to town. Hopefully I'll be able to have everything in order to where I'll be able to get up there. What about you? You going to try to go to the fun show this year? Nothing on the reverse. Yeah, I think it will. You know, a lot of people are transplants down here, and they saw White Castle, and it's like, well, it's like going to Disney World. Coin number 2. I gotta hold that out. Got preoccupied. Coin number 2 goes to Deanne. Deanne gets. Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully we get to see you there. I think Chuck is going to try and get there, and I know Brian Allen said he was going to try. I don't think there's any concrete plans yet. To me, it's just an hour and a half drive, so 2-hour drive, so I can, even if I just go for the day, I can probably go. But what fun is that, right? Much nicer to go for 2 or 3 days. Coin number 2 is a normal coin for Deanne. Yeah, so add an hour. I'm not sure where you're at. I'm about, maybe I might be like an hour and a half actually south of Tampa. So I'm probably more like 2.5, 3 hours away. Coin number 3 is for Stanley. But I'm always excited, so it doesn't seem that long. This could be a very, very minor RPM. If it is, if it's not listed, I don't think it's listable. But I'm still going to hold it aside just to see if it references with anything that we have already got listed. Yeah, I'm down in near Port Charlotte, like exit 179 or so. Coin number 4 is for Penny Hoarder. Right where that hurricane came through. Basically right up to Toledo Blade again, just like Charlie did. All right, nothing on the obverse here. We'll do the first 10 coins on the reverse. Then we'll just, ooh, nice little die break on the E. Great marker. There's nothing to see here. Coin number 5 is for Ant. Kind of nice coins. The scope's picking up every little thing, but in hand they look pretty good. See, there's another one of that minor RPM. I have to, let me see if I can get in on that. It's definitely there. Let's see if I can get it on the bottom serif too. Yeah, I think that's there. I'll have to double check this, but that's the second one of these. I'm going to hold this out. Hey, Otis. Great to have you back. Coin number 6 goes to Mike Birchman. That's another one of the same RPMs. Just a little minor split upper serif. And it is minor. These coins aren't in too bad a shape, like I said. I'll pull that out a little bit. Look at about 3 or 4 more of the reverses, unless I see something obvious that I haven't seen. Coin number 7 goes to Taco John. All right, now this is normal coin or normal mint mark and date. I had my base so nice and flat. Now I'm having to focus it all over again. And of course, as usual, I will go over these with the loop to make sure I didn't miss anything. Coin number 8 goes to Jim Fletcher. This is the same as the coin Jim got in Die number 1. Let me look at the bottom of this again. Oh, it's been hit. This is the same coin, and I do think this is an RPM. So, nice one for Jim. Coin number 9 is for Malcolm. This is a different die than we've seen. I'm going to turn this light up a little. Nothing on the obverse. Lots of markers on the reverse. A lot of these coins got heavy die scratches on the reverse. Coin number 10, Stephen A. That is a different die than the coin Jim Fletcher got. This is the last coin we'll be looking at the reverse on, unless I see something that says that I haven't seen that die yet. And we don't expect to see anything on 53D for the reverse. Coin number 11 for Penny Hoarder. Verse looks normal. I had never searched coins with a microscope before a year ago. I took photos, but I always searched with my loupe. And I'm actually starting to enjoy searching with the microscope now. I just got to get it where I can get the lighting where I can get without focusing it on the right plane. It seems like you bump the desk and the base goes out of square. Date and mint mark look good. Nice die scratch there, which I don't remember seeing this one, so we'll give a reverse the quick once over. And nothing here. Oh, that was number 12, and that was for Carl. Got to remember that too. Need to flip that stuff over. Coin 13 is for Ant, and Ant gets a RPM. Top serif for sure. And this is different than the two we've gotten. Very minor, but there. All right, nothing on the eyelid. Trust in God We Trust looks good, and Liberty is normal. These coins got some shine on them. They're reflecting back into the microscope. All right, coin 14 is for Stephen A. Well, that coin lined up nice. Get that up. Whoa. Oh, this was for Stephen. Let me check this real quick. All right. All right. Sorry, the doorbell rang and the dogs went nuts. Next coin is for Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman gets normal date. Yeah, I had packages going out and I scheduled a pickup on the website, and when I went to cancel the pickup because I had to go to the post office yesterday, it wouldn't let me cancel the pickup. So I have a feeling that was the mailman ringing the doorbell. All right, coin 16. It's for Carl. And Carl gets a minor RPM. That's the second die. So we know that that's normal on the rest of the coin. Coin 17 is for Eric. And that looks like a minor RPM. Oh, yay. Take care of this real quick. There. All right, now back to the show. But this is a minor RPM. Next coin. We've got a lot of RPM so far. No real biggie, but a lot of smallies. Nothing on the date and mint mark. Everything else looks good. Anybody got any big plans for this weekend? Coin 19 goes to Paul Hampton. I thought I saw Paul here earlier, and I haven't seen him in a few. Turn this up. Some of these coins are so bright, I got to turn the light down, then I get other ones in. All right. Broken punch. Yeah. Well, you work like 2 weeks at a time, don't you, Sissy, or 3? Then you get a week off or something? It's going to be weird being home for Thanksgiving. This will be the first Thanksgiving I've been home in years. I usually go to Key West every year for Thanksgiving. But since the hurricane, we thought it would be prudent to be home so we can deal with people fixing the house and all that. Not to mention save some money because that isn't cheap. All right, got another one of those little RPMs like Jim Fletcher got. Can barely see it on the top. Six weeks, okay. Wow, that's a lot of work. I give you credit, that's for sure. Coin 21 is for Malcolm. Malcolm? I'm not sure what that is. I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm going to hold that aside so I can study that with the loop so I don't take time out of the show studying that with the loop. Right? I hear that. I've been lucky when my wife's business burnt down, the coin shop that I go to burnt down too. So when the money got tight, there was no local coin shop to go to because it burnt down. But then he told me that he's been collecting stuff for me. So when he opens back up, he's going to have a lot of stuff probably. Ooh, another one. That's a nice one. That's the third different one. And that's for Parvis. Yeah, he's a good guy. I think he's going to retire, though. It sounds like he's going to give his shop to the guy that works for him, and basically just rent him the building and all that. Coin 23 is for Mike Birchman. Yeah, he was good to me during COVID. I would just go to the mailbox, even though he's a mile away, and there would be, rolls of coins in the mail. And I'd say, well, I owe you money. He'd say, send me a check or PayPal me or whatever. But he always kind of preferred money. But it was nice. You'd get a half dozen BU wheat rolls, and you hadn't even paid for them yet. Coin 24 is Stephen A. That's a nasty looking spot. That's that real minor RPM right there. He's a great guy. I think he's well into his 80s now. So I think that he was saving it for his son, but he said his son will never retire, so he's giving it to the guy that works for him. Next coin is for Stanley. That's normal. Looks all to be normal. This is actually a pretty nice coin. I mean, not a grader or anything, but that's pretty clean in comparison to a lot of them. Really shiny. Some of these coins really got some glare coming off of them. Coin 26, halfway through the roll, is for Taco John. Nothing on the obverse. Don't even have to look any further on the reverse. Boy, my dog has been going crazy. Hope that's not bothering you guys. Coin 27 is for Parvis. Every time I see that, oh, that could be one of them. I'm going to hold that aside and get a good look at it. When I take pictures, the profile of the coin is a little different, so I can see that a lot better. And this is one of the real minor real minor RPMs. There's a lot of them in here. I say not much of an RPM, but it is there. I think we've got more RPMs than we've got normal coins. 29 for Klaus. Everything looks normal on that coin. Coin 30 is for Farm Dog. I'm going to back that out a little bit more. There we go. And the dirt is in the wrong spot, so I'm going to have to zoom in again. Imagine that. All right, that is not in it. No winner on this one. No, I agree. And like I say, I don't know what it is. Chuck laughs at me because I get excited over the little teeny ones just as much as I get over the big ones. Don't get me wrong, I love finding the big stuff, but coin 31 is for Paul Hampton. But I get almost as excited when I find a bunch of little split serif RPMs in a roll. Guess it's because I'm finding stuff. All right, normal coin for Paul. Coin 32. Let me move these around here. I had them all nice too. Yeah, that style mint mark is going to play with me now. Not there. All right. All right, getting done with this roll. I will be on tomorrow, probably at 1, 2:30, and 4 o'clock, but I'm sure I'll be done before 4 with the 3 reveals I got planned for tomorrow. That will be, I think, a 51 and 52 D roll. I might wait and try to do the other one a little later. I've got to see what I got going on tomorrow, because it's a 46S roll, and that might be something good to do when everybody around the country can watch it, because those are kind of special rolls. Coin 34 goes to Sireg. Yeah, I'm excited about looking through that roll. There's 2 dies in this roll that are almost exactly alike, and I've got to zoom in to see it. Coin 35. It's for Brian. There it is. See, I guess I don't have to. Well, they in there, they show right up. That's a good one there. looks like I didn't even sort these by die. I just started stacking them because we had so many. Coin 36 goes to Carl. Yeah, me too, sissy. Like I say, my wife, she just gives me the look. I'll say, oh my God. And she'll say, what'd you find? And I says, oh, I found this little split serif RPM. Oh, is it really valuable? It's like, no, not really. And she just gives me this look like, oh man. But I get excited. I really do. Heck, the little one here, even if it's not listable, I get excited about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think the rolls have been doing pretty much better the last few. There's been a lot of rolls where you get a lot of one die, and that's good. That there was a roll I did a while back, and it had like 20 different dies in it. It was just like, oh my God, it was torture. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but that one roll literally took me 4 days. A lot of you guys might not realize this, but when you get a roll like that, it takes a long time to attribute them and photograph them and make sure they're right and see if you can cross-reference them. When you get a roll that has 2 or 3 or even 4 different dies, it goes a lot faster. Normal coin for Adam. Yeah, I think that roll was a 48D roll, and oh man, it was like 20 different RPMs, and there was one example of most of them and 2 examples of like 2 of them. It was crazy. This is another one of the die number 1. I guess you can see that without really going in on it. Every time I see the other die that looks like it, I go in on it thinking I'm missing it. Coin 40 for Brian. I think that was 40. Nope, 39. 39. Another die number 1. Oh, when I say it's not worth much, and she's thinking, you know, because she's seen it when I found coins that are worth a few $100s in rolls. And when I tell her it's worth, you know, a couple bucks, she looks at me like, God, you got really excited about that. And it's like, yeah, I got just about the same excitement as I got over the $200 or $300 coin. Coin 40 goes to me. And then, of course, you get the side eye from her. She's like, oh, all right. Hope you had fun. This is an RPM, but it is a huge hit. So if this is the only one, it's not going to go on the website. Hopefully it's attributable. Coin 41 for Mr. Penny Hoarder. Haven't seen him today. He's probably working. Got nothing on the date. Ooh. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. The angle's not correct for an eyelid. Coin 42 is for Stanley. Die number 1. You can see with that little die dent right on the inside of the D. It's like the big marker for it. We've actually got about 6 of these now. It's kind of nice. Like I say, when I saw that, I thought I've seen that before. Coin 43 is for Dennis Paulson. And we got nothing on that. Yeah, it keeps me out of her business too. She's into quilting, and she goes in her office, I go in my office, and it makes us better people. Coin 44 is for Klaus. I gotta say, I couldn't ask for anybody else. Wouldn't want anybody else to share this journey with me. She supports my bad habits, and I support hers. Right. Yeah, I guess you've got to monitor your sleep, don't you? Coin 44 is for Eric. And Eric gets a normal coin. Now the other dog is screaming. Oh, man. Coin 46 is for Mary. Can you guys hear that? Or I've got a a directional mic, so it's supposed to filter that kind of stuff out. Because it's loud. I don't know how that big of a noise can come out of that small of a dog. Coin 47. It's Adam Chambers. Well, that's a normal coin. I can tell by the die scratches in the chin. I probably should be more vocal about telling you guys when I recognize this and why I recognize it. Oh, my wife loves it. That's what she can't wait to retire. She's getting close. Coin 48 goes to Brian. And she plans on quilting all. This is going to be a normal coin. And it is. Yeah, she loves it. She wants to get one of those big long arm CNC quilting machines. It's like, I have no idea where that's supposed to go in a 1,500 square foot house. Coin 49 goes to Paul Hampton. Now another of the first RPM. Don't even have to look any further. See it pop right out. What made you quit quilting, sissy? Did you just start playing with pennies instead? Coin 50 is for Deanne. Last and final coin of the roll. And it is a normal coin. And that is the last coin of the roll. I really appreciate y'all joining me and letting me waste my time with you. It's great fun for me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 coins that are potential varieties in this roll. Not a bad roll at all. So I'm glad you all showed up to join me. I will be back tomorrow around 1 o'clock, maybe 12:30. I hope to see you all then. And we have a 52 or 51 and 52D roll for sure. Maybe a 46S roll. I might save that and try to do that during a prime time. Oh yeah, my wife is a serious quilter. Not just quilting, crafting. She's got to have all those CAD cutting machines that do labels and all sorts of stuff. She loves it all. But I won't keep anybody, and I'm so glad you joined me. Get some sleep, sissy. And we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Thanks for joining. Have a great day, everybody.